So into day 2, maybe day 3. I don't know. Got this section left. So I have sanded the perimeter all the way around. I have this section left, which amounts to about maybe 6-7 feet total. I would have done it yesterday, but like a smart guy, I put more paint thinner, not paint thinner, what's the stuff called? Paint remover. Paint and varnish remover on it. And the paint is obviously some sort of oil-based lead paint, I think. And it just turns it into goop. And sticky, and it doesn't come off worth a darn. So I'm just gonna have to sand it off. Maybe go through about a half a dozen more sanding pads. It's all right. I'm gonna get it. Man, that's slick. So once that's done, I will start on the heat. And yeah, we're making progress. So maybe I can get most of the heat done today. If not, it might bleed into tomorrow a little bit. But I want to get this heat done. I'm going to service the boiler and get the heat back on in this Huscow. And then we'll keep rolling on the floor. So, plenty to do. carefully. You never know what might be lingering up in the attic. Kind of critters. All right, moment of truth. So if you remember in our last video, or well, not our last video, on the other room that we did, the floor, I took one of these pieces of stock from the attic and scabbed it in on a board over there in that other room. It's the best I've got. I mean, it's from the same period. I don't think it's the exact same wood. This looks more like pine. I don't know if this is poplar or oak. I think this is red oak. And this is more like pine because it's knotty. Yeah, not. But it's the best thing I got, so I'm using it. Let's see if I need to adjust. I think I gotta put I think what I'll have to do is cut a 45 or something right there so I can get it in. It's not gonna wanna fit otherwise. I'll be right back. Not gonna fit. That is unbelievable. That does not want to go. It's crazy. It's not gonna fit. I'll be back. Take 4, take 5, I don't even know.
Can't hear you.
Is this a replacement too? Right here?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
that. That was that one piece that was like a 2x4 or something.
Yeah. This is all I'm doing. I'm just gonna sand those, and I'm not pulling those out.
What?
Those.
Why would you?
Because they got filler in there. They had filler in here.
Oh, I see.
I sanded it all out. I think it'll be fine.
I see. So like that white stuff right there is filler.
Yeah.
Okay. Just filling in gouges, I'm assuming?
Yeah, whatever.
It'll be covered by the bed.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna look bad at all. Anyway, regardless.
All right, so let me show you what I've got here. These brackets are what carry the heating element for my hot water heat. I've already cut this one, but this bracket is a double. So on the south wall of our room, there was a double, there were two heating elements running through on that south wall and nothing on the east wall. Ideally, you want a heating element on both of your exterior walls. So I'm gonna do just like what I did in the other room. I'm gonna run one heating element or one baseboard on each wall. And since I had these brackets, these were double brackets. So you had a heating element here, you had a heating element here. And one would have been the supply and the other one would have been a return with cooler water. So on the east wall, for whatever reason, there was a bunch of these brackets. There was no heating element in it. It was just carrying pipe. But these will carry a heating element. So I've got a short one, and I've cut them down, and I've got a long one. But I need them to be the same size. So I'm gonna use these, the short ones, and I've come up with a solution here in order to use these. I've got 5 of these. And I want to be able to use them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. And I want to be able to use all of them. So I've come up with a solution here. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut this down and then weld it back so that it's the same length as that other one. So what I've done here is ground this down. I'm gonna set that up there like that and use my grounding clamp to hold it all together. And that works out real nice. And we'll just tack her up. So there we go. I can utilize both carriers. And I'll have a bunch. I've already cut these. I'm getting ready to weld them all up. And yeah, it's gonna work good. Lastly, we'll hit them with some paint. because this will rust. This is steel, it'll rust. Don't want to get tetanus. No more vaccines than we need. So I went through and got all the meat hooks off of these. So when you cut these things with a grinding wheel, you get rough edges on them. And in the sheet metal trade, they're called meat hooks. You got to get that stuff off there, or you are sure to see blood. So I've got all my brackets that I cut laid out. Well, I guess I'm brackets, but I don't know what these are called, covers. I'm gonna go every 2 feet, and I'm gonna mark along the bottom so I make sure I'm level. And yeah, we're gonna drill those in, put them in the floor. Then we'll put the carriers on. Then we'll bring up the registers and we'll get to installating. Give me a hand in there.
What am I doing?
Putting it back behind it.
Look, I pulled my hair back myself. Good job.
You can call it a ratcheter.
It's a rivet gun.
Rivet, rivet. Okay.
It's not a frog.
No,
It's not a rivet, rivet. So the top's on, all the brackets are in. Now it's time for the pipe. Ouch. Man. Ow. All right, so we're about 2 hours later here from the last time we talked, and I have got all the pipe prepped and fluxed, and I'm ready to sweat. There's coupling. I've got all this installed. And then we'll sweat it up and we'll insulate it. So the prep work for the pipe takes the longest time. And I mean, that's the worst part of it. But I wasn't gonna show you every bit of that. It's just cutting pipe and putting flux on it. It just takes forever. So I'm gonna sweat. Probably not gonna get this thing filled and fired off till tomorrow. I'm just running out of time. So, all right, time to sweat. Sweat. All right, everything is sweated in. I think I'm gonna end this video here. So on our next video, I think I'll do a PM on the boiler, clean it up, get it ready to go. And then we'll check for leaks, and we will get some heat, put the insulation on, put the skirt on. So I made that skirt. And we'll put it on too at that time. Or maybe not. I still gotta do the floor, so maybe I won't put the skirt on yet. I don't know. Who knows what we'll do. It doesn't matter. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.